Cool Guys Hangout, Cool Guys Hangout, Cool Guys Hangout, Cool Guys Hangout Podcast.
Hello everybody to this first edition video of the Cool Guys Hangout Podcast.
Yeah.
Because this is a podcast, and we're cool guys, and we're hanging out. What's up? I'm DJ Glowing Ice.
And I'm Jimmy.
Yeah, we're cool guys, and we got a great, stacked, packed show for you today. We are going to do a spelling bee, which is going to have some extra fun goodies along with it. We are going to tell you all about the news of new albums coming out, new movies coming out in the month of April of 2023. And we're just going to have a nice talk about a lot of general things that have happened over the week for us and a whole lot more.
Of random ideas off the top.
Yeah, off the
Yeah,
top.
off the top.
So first off, Jimmy, how was your week?
It was okay.
Do tell.
It was lame. It was boring. You know, I work. I have a family. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, that sure does suck. The fan goes out. There's birds sleeping in the air vent, so I had to wonder what the problem was, and the vent cap cover was completely broken off. I haven't changed it since I've lived here in this house. And,
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
it's because I'm busy changing lives, Jimmy.
Oh, that's right. No, you know, being a homeowner, it's something new every day. It's just nonstop. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
It's just
thanks, Dad.
Once you fix one thing, another thing breaks.
Thanks, Dad. What was the best advice your dad ever gave you?
It's not rated for this video. What's the best advice your dad ever gave you?
You don't want to live the life of George Costanza. Get a job.
Oh.
Who's that? George
Yeah.
Costanza was played by Jason Alexander. He was in the TV series Seinfeld.
Oh.
And George Costanza was always the character jumping from job to job. He was living back home with his parents as an adult and all that. So he was basically telling me, hey, get a job so you don't live with us when you're 30 or 25.
I could never get into those Channel 11 sitcoms, man.
You know,
Color me boring, but...
Well, here's the deal with me. Seinfeld came along after it was basically over with. Like, my dad watched Seinfeld while it was happening in real time. But, like, I'd be watching it late at night, and it would always be, like, 9 o'clock or 9:30. It'd be a block, an hour block of Seinfeld. And then by, 10:30, Friends would come on, and that would let me know it would be time to turn off the TV.
Time to go to bed.
Yeah, time to go to bed. So that's what I would do. I had a Batmobile alarm clock all the way throughout high school.
So was this show on every night? Was it one of those shows?
Yeah, it was on every
Like
night.
a new episode every night?
Well, it was in reruns at this point.
Gotcha.
So this was like 2001, 2, 3, 4, somewhere around there. Like all those years I watched Seinfeld every single night before I went to bed in high school.
Gotcha.
And so I got the gist of most of everything about that show. And then Friends would come on and it'd be like, that stupid theme song would come on. Suppose it do, da, 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 da. You know?
Yeah.
Song sucked. But yeah, that would be
relate
like, every time I hear that song, still to this day, I get this dread of feeling like I'm in high school and it's time to go to bed and wake up for another horrible day of going to school and seeing people I don't want to see.
Do you remember a lot from high school?
Oh, God.
It just literally seems like a blacked out time of life. Like, I wasn't involved in anything. Like, you know, I just went to school, hung out with my homies for like, you know, the first 15, 20 minutes. Before school, you can just go wherever you want, hang out.
Yeah.
So I hung out. Then it's like, once the bell rang, I don't remember anything. Nothing.
I can't tell you one thing that I remember from any math class or...
No, same.
Yeah. I think the most things I remember is in gym class because a bulk of my friends were in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, there was just a lot of walking around doing nothing because there was different things you could choose in gym class.
Yeah.
You could either choose like the athletic route or just like the hey, walk around the school in a circle until the hour's up.
Then
And
there was like a weightlifting option too, I think. Right?
Yeah. I never did
I think
that.
that's what I did.
I wish I did that, but no, I just went with what my friends were doing, which was like the leisure thing. You'd walk around for like a month, and then the next thing would be like tennis.
Or badminton or something.
Badminton was awesome. Me and my friend Joe, we were the badminton champs of that class, that hour. For the longest time, we were like the reigning champs.
Can't imagine there were too many athletes in that.
There were 2 sisters that were twins in there. No, don't get it twisted. They were stuck up, just like, I read books, and I'm gonna go to Brown College after this because my parents are paying for me, and we're smart. We're gonna change the world with our big brains, and So one time, me and Joe, it was like before class, and we were all getting into our spots. Like, there were different courts. Like, you start beginners at the very bottom, and then the champion.
I always thought of it like a Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and so me and Joe were always right here. And when we walked over, our opponents we were fighting or playing against were there ready, and those 2 were there. And I said, hey, I don't think you guys are supposed to be here. I should have said guys because they acted like guys. And they were just like, oh, and this is where we were yesterday? And then we were just like, huh? You ever get that sometimes where you're right, but when someone says,
all the time,
then someone tells you something different and it makes you question yourself, even though you know you're right, but when someone says something different, you take it into account of like, oh, yeah, well, maybe.
They kind of make you second guess.
Yeah, even though you knew you were right. But anyways, we left for a little bit, and then one of them said, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Ooh, no.
I was like, ooh, you are not that good looking to have that kind of attitude.
You can't bye-bye people if you're like a 3 out of 10.
Right. And so the PE teacher then came in, and she was like, hey guys, why aren't you at the court where the twins are? And we're like, well, I don't know. We're kind of confused as to where we should go. And then we walk back to the twins with the PE teacher. And she says, girls, you're not supposed to be here. And they're like, oh, we were confused. We were confused. Buddy. And then as they walked away, I said, bye-bye, bye-bye,
bye-bye. Oh, God, that's like beautiful. And if you took anything from high school and that was it, you had the perfect high school experience.
And they were so pissed. And great. It was awesome.
It sounds amazing.
That was good.
I don't have too many stories like that. I just kind of laid low.
Yeah, when we were going to high school, this was early 2000s, mid 2000s, and this is when a big shift in the music scene was happening.
Yeah.
It went from really cool rock rap in the late 90s, and it kind of transitioned. And then, I want to say 2002, 2003, the emo phase started happening. And
there's still people I went to high school with that are still hanging on to that. They still got the hair and the girly jeans and the little scarves and stuff. Like, I mean, whatever, but
yeah,
come on, man.
I'll see people on Facebook now. They'd be like, "Oh my God, my cringy emo phase." And it's like, I was cringing at you. I was cringing at that in real time when that was happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been the same person this entire time from high school to now. It's
same.
Yeah, we both were never in any kind of phases. We were real. So it kind of lets you know if you were emo back then and now most of the time they have become just kind of these bloated beard bro black coffee drinking dads.
Oh.
You weren't emo. So
okay.
No, it's like they totally switched up like they went from emo to maybe some kind of hipster thing. You know, they were trying to be.
It kind of evolved into that, yeah.
Yeah, and then they were like an activist for a little bit or whatever.
And not all of them were a-holes or anything. It was just hard to watch.
No, this is just who they were, you know. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think if I ever.
Some of them were, but
I don't think I had one emo friend. I can't think of one.
Dean.
I will say there are some emo music songs that I do like.
Such as?
Ghost of You by My Chemical Romance.
Yes.
That's the one song I do like by them.
Okay.
If you watch the music video to Ghost of You is it's really good. Like just how the film, so that kind of filming, cinematography
kind of switched up. It helped you like the song.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I didn't see the music video, I probably would have been like, eh. See, that's like... MTV made us like a lot of songs that really did suck if you just listen to it on your own.
What's that one song? Torn.
Torn?
Mm-hmm. You remember that music video?
Torn.
Song, I think it was even
I'm already done. Yeah, Natalie Imbruglia.
Yeah, I think it was on Beavis and Butthead, wasn't it?
This is how... No, this was past Beavis and Butthead's time. This was like a year after they went off air.
We need to think of like some not so good songs with cool music videos. That's a cool subject to think about because I can't name them currently, but in my head I can think of a bunch. Like if I had the time to just sit there and think about it.
Right. Oh, OK Go. You know the band?
Treadmills?
The Treadmills, or like any music video that they do is awesome.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, but their music sucks.
Yeah.
Completely.
I don't know. One music video I always kind of liked was Weezer, Beverly Hills. It was a cool music video.
I know you always like that. I know maybe the music video. I never liked that song.
It's overplayed.
Yeah.
For one. Very overplayed.
The one song
to this day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the one song I do like from that album was Hip Hip. When you're on a holiday,
oh yeah,
you can find the... Because there's a monkey in the music video. I think that's what set it off for me was the monkey.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of them or anything. I don't even know their songs. I just the music video was cool.
Yeah, the whole geek rock thing, the whole like self-proclaimed we are nerds and geeks. I'm like, that really turns me off. I'm not a fan.
I hate it when you're successful and you make it big time and you make more money than I'll ever have in my life, probably. And you're like, I have it so hard.
Yep, there's a lot like that.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, like, you need to get that out of your system by the time you're maybe 23 at max. So that's emo high school days.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next segment of the show, which is the question of the show, which I will ask Jimmy. And Jimmy, would you rather be given $100,000, but you'd have no wiener, or just be as you are now?
$100,000 with no wiener?
With no wiener.
I'd rather be what I am now.
$100,000.
No. Yeah, I couldn't do it for 100 G's. But since I already have kids, I've already experienced things in my life. If you upped it up to $1 million, tax-free, straight up $1 million, I would.
You do that?
Yeah. Do I get to keep the balls?
Yes, you do. So it's just wiener.
So I'm just gonna have a.
You'll have a patch of skin with some balls.
That'd be weird. hey, at least I would still have those, right?
Yeah, I guess. But what can you really do with them? Well, there you have it, folks. Let's move on to something more.
Oh!
What, you want to keep going with this?
What about you? Would you?
No, absolutely
Okay,
not. I would not risk it at all. I would just...
Did you come up with that question?
Yeah, I did.
Oh!
What?
How would I pee?
It would come out of your butt.
Isn't that how women do it?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, anyway.
Okay. I never had a girlfriend. So... Next up, we have the inspirational quote of the day. So everybody listen. Take a big deep breath. Just listen to the words I'm going to tell you. Life is short. Time is fast. No replay, no rewind. So enjoy every moment as it comes. Would you agree, Jimmy?
Yeah, that's nice.
It's
cute.
It's very cute.
I think I saw that on a girl's, like, she got it, like, tattooed down the back of her arm in, like, little cursive.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. It wouldn't surprise me.
What is the dumbest tattoo that you have ever seen?
I might think they're stupid, but they're not, like, really that over the top. If it's, like, a Chinese symbol that means love or something, I think that's stupid, but it's really not that stupid when it's just Chinese symbol. Cool.
Right.
But, you know, there's always that chance that it's not exactly what you think it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You think you're getting love, Chinese symbol, but it's really like poop.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You just don't know.
Do you remember that weird time, like in 2014, when like almost every girl that was like quirky and hey, I'm, they just walk around this big city going all
much.
day.
That's all I still hear the voices, and all I hear is
taco trucks.
walk around Target. How's Connor? Oh, he's going to soccer with Brittany, and get out of my way so I can get through.
Going to U of I, college bound. I'm so proud.
That's another thing about post high school. You see people that you haven't talked to in high school really, but you know who they are. You feel obligated to be like, oh, hey, how you doing?
Aww.
How's life? Oh, where are you working? Oh, you went to college? Oh, that's cool. It's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Not even my friend on Facebook, yo.
Right.
You know, and if you are my friend on Facebook and you haven't even, I mean, you shouldn't take it too serious, but I do since I've been, you know, we're in a new age. If you haven't even liked any of my statuses in 10 years, don't come at me at Walmart, Target, wherever, and be like, hey, how you been? Just leave me alone.
You want to
walk past me. I'll walk past you.
Do you do this where this could be a petty thing, but when it comes around, I get a notification. Hey, it's so-and-so's birthday. Wish them a happy birthday. Mm-hmm. I'll go and search if they wished me a happy birthday.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, nope.
You know, there's certain little things we might take a little too seriously, or someone else will say, oh, it's just Facebook or it's just Instagram. But in today's age, in a way, you kind of got to treat Facebook almost as like real life because it just is what it is. Everyone has it. I mean, it's a legit thing.
Yeah.
If you comment on my Facebook page and say, hey, I'm going to come to your house tonight and break in and steal your cat, I'm going to take that serious. So why not a happy birthday? I would take that serious too. So yes, when it comes time for DJ's birthday and it gives me the notification, I'm going to look back and say, oh, did he wish me happy birthday last year? And if he didn't...
I didn't on your Facebook, but I text messaged you.
If you're friends outside in real life, then I don't care if you say it on my Facebook.
Right.
But if it's someone you just like casually talk to, then it's like,
right. Yeah, it's like
I take it a step up sometimes. Like, I'll post a picture of my kids, right?
Right.
Doing something cute, milestone, what have you.
Right.
On average, a kid picture is like 50, 75 if I'm lucky, likes, sure. Sometimes people will come out the woodwork like, damn, I'm friends with him or her.
Yeah.
And anyway, so then I'll be scrolling. They'll post a picture of like their kids' second birthday, and I'll see all these likes. Then I'll be like, oh, they liked mine, so I'll like theirs. Give it back, you know.
Right.
However, same thing applies. So-and-so puts a picture of their kids. They get a few likes. I'm like, yeah, I really want to like that. Hold on a second. Let me go back to my kids' picture. They didn't show me no love or likes or anything. So
yeah, just keep scrolling.
Yeah,
screw it. No, but what I was getting at, I think the stupidest tattoos.
Oh yeah.
2014, around this time. And you know what I mean when they do this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They had the mustache tattooed on the inside of their finger right here.
Or in permanent marker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd that originate?
Do you remember, like, it was a funny, quirky thing when it would say, "I mustache you a question"? You remember that little stupid saying that was around back then, the mid 2010s? I mustache you a question.
Yeah.
It was like being having a mustache was like the quirky, cool, hey, I'm funny and silly kind of thing, you know. Where I'm like a proper gentleman from the 1920s. We're gonna get in the TARDIS and fly through space, Doctor Who.
You in England?
Is it TARDIS or Taurus or Taurus or Turdus? I don't know what. It was a phone booth thing in Doctor Who.
I've never seen that show.
I never did.
They got
either.
a replica at the Science Center.
God.
I walked right past it. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
This means nothing to me. I'm sure it's cool. I don't know, but I've never seen it, so.
I just wonder what ever happened. Where did all the mustache tattoos go? I guess they're still on there.
Maybe. I'd never seen a legitimate one. Did you? I always thought it was just like permanent marker.
I've seen legit. It was online, but people legitimately got mustache tattoo. Yeah. Anyways, I want to talk to you about when you are having an interaction with somebody and it just comes off so repetitive and so robotic that you feel like you are just living in some kind of matrix and they are like an NPC. Like they're not even a real person. They're just like a coded being in your world. Like you really don't realize they have a life outside of when you see them.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
So I want to give you an example. You're going to be me.
Okay.
And this was me in 2007. Okay.
All right.
You're gonna walk in.
I'm you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna walk in, and you're gonna see me, which I will be an older gentleman.
Okay.
And you're just gonna say, like, you just came in, and you're gonna say, "Hey, what's up, man?" Like authentic and all that.
Okay.
So you go ahead.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, not bad. I'm you, right?
I wouldn't do that. Yeah. That's you. You're reflecting.
I'm good.
You know what? Whenever you think, you're just projecting how you are. Yeah. You're just a mirror.
I know the shtick.
It's the mirror.
So anyway, okay. Hey, I'm good, man. How are you?
Hi, how are you? That would be every single day. The exact cadence.
Is it like work or?
Yeah. Like I would walk into.
I got one better for you.
Hi, how are you?
You know why? Because they don't really care.
Yeah.
Right? So I've said the same exact thing to every person to get like different responses. Or I've literally thought of 15 different things to say. And this is every day. You know how hard that is?
So you personalize and customize to every
I try to
person.
remember something they said from like yesterday. It's part of the job, man. Or else it's you can either go in and not say a word, or which is kind of hard after you've been there for a while. If you're lucky enough, they'll come at you with something new and you can bounce off of that.
Right.
But rarely does that happen. So I walk into that area and it's like complete silence until I break the ice. And this is every day after years. It's like I usually kick it off with, "Hey, how's it going?" Right?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'll get fine. Sometimes I'll get good. How are you? And then I'll keep it going.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Wow.
Oh, they asked me how I'm doing. Oh,
it's not just
great.
Yeah. Hey, my life is just so horrible.
Yeah,
oh my god.
It's hard sometimes.
Well, see, sometimes I get it. I've been there too so many times, and it comes to a point where you just can't. You got to freeball it I do.
Yeah, I'm not offended by it, and I do. I also understand that not every day does every person want to talk. I get that. I'm not a chatterbox by all means, nor do I want to stand there and talk for 10 minutes either, because I got my own thing to do.
Right.
But I'm just being civil.
Right. Yeah. The thing is if you're having a bad day, you should never push it on somebody else or use that attitude, like, you know. But there's a lot of people that do bring their bad day with them. Yeah. With every single interaction they have with somebody, and that's not a way to.
Annoying.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't know, it's a selfish thing to do. But, you know, it's like, hey, I'm having a bad day, so I'm going to make your day worse too.
Right.
But
tell me about your bad day, and I'll come up with some BS to oh, it'll get better. Tomorrow's another day, you know, type stuff at least.
Yeah, I would say life is short, time is fast, no replay, no rewind, so enjoy every moment as it comes.
That's right.
See, it's all coming around. It's all universal.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but anyway. No, I know what you're saying.
No, yeah.
Back to the
task at hand here. I remember one time someone knew that I was in a band, and it was a woman.
Was it a rock band?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Were you 40? Did you have a Bowflex?
Yeah, I had a Bowflex body, and I was playing a bass in a really local band.
Gotcha.
And
wait, you can say.
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyways, this woman knew that I played in a band, and this guy would come in and talk to her, and he was single. He was trying to talk to her and try to, slide in the DM.
Are we back in high school again or no?
No, I was early 20s. This guy was a little older. He probably was in his 30s. But I had never met this gentleman before. And he comes in and he starts talking to this lady, start laying it on thick, like, hey, do you need anything? He literally said, I could get you one of those, 100 calories, snacks.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm just off away and just kind of listening to this, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guys who truly mean well, but are just so ignorant. And when I say ignorant, I mean in the truest form of the word. And they say stuff like that to women and think that, like, oh, I'm such a nice guy. But really, the girl's like, what the F?
Right. Yeah, like.
But they do mean well, but they're labeled as creep, which they probably are, but they're labeled as creepers due to those statements and, gift requests.
Well, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Here's my idea on nice guys.
Yeah.
They have no redeeming qualities besides being nice.
Yeah.
And that ain't going to get you anywhere.
No.
Like,
for instance, and they just don't know. Sometimes you got to learn your lesson, which some don't. But, like, when I was, 16, I learned my lesson. Because I liked a girl. So I'm like, you know what? I don't really know how to like a girl. So I bought her a present, right? It was it was something stupid. But I bought her something. And, we were barely friends and stuff. So I'm like, oh, she's really going to like this. I'm doing something really nice. And I meant it from the heart. I'm like, oh, I'm just being nice.
Right.
And maybe it'll get me a date or something. So I gave her a present. Didn't go well. And from that moment on, I'm like, wait a minute. Why'd I even do that? That meant nothing. I'm going to buy my way into a relationship almost. It has to be mutual off the... Yeah. So what happened to that 30-year-old guy?
So anyways, yeah, he's talking to this chick, and he's really into her. And then she introduces me, because she's a nice woman that was just like, hey, she's cool with it. And she was kind of just blowing him off and going, no, I'm fine. And she focused his attention onto me, not in that kind of way. But she was just like, hey, have you met DJ? He plays in a band. And he comes up to me and he goes, are you any good? And in my head, with that question, I just thought, what kind of egotistical guy would go and say, yeah, we're the best? So and it's like, yeah, we were actually pretty good. We practiced, but I was just like, well, we're good. We do play and everything. But in my head, I'm trying to make it a way to not sound egotistical. Right. But while I did that, he goes, oh, you hesitated. That means you ain't any good. And so he was trying to, enforce his dominance.
Yeah.
As the male in the room to make the female, the woman he was trying to...
By putting someone else down, he thinks the chick's going to be like, oh, that guy's so cool.
Yeah. And I was... Yeah.
That's not a good look either.
No. And this dude was just a dorky guy, but, he did have money. So he's trying to flex with the Jeep, which I remember that same day, towards the end of the day when we were all getting in our cars, he was parked next to me in his Jeep. And I just get in my truck and I start it up and I'm just, listening to some music, getting things ready. He's in his Jeep and there are parking blocks in front. And then there's the road.
Right.
He decides to drive. He saw that I was there. He decides to drive over the parking block and onto the road just because he must have been
Because he
pissed.
could, right? He's like,
Well,
"Oh, yeah, look at
he
me."
wanted to flex even more just in front of me, like as if I was trying to go for the chick he was trying to, which I didn't want to, but
But you would have.
nah.
No?
And he was just like so driven for that woman. I'm just like, bro, dude.
It's all yours, bro.
Yeah, buy her a cheeseburger and it'd go a whole lot better for you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Guys like that will never learn until you'll never learn until you get burned. And maybe even if you're burned, you're still going to be like,
that's what I was
maybe I
saying.
just need to try harder.
That's what I was saying. It goes one of two ways. Either you try harder and push more, or you just say, oh, wait, it ain't working.
Right.
And then scale back and learn how it works,
Listen, Kings, all I got to say is focus on yourself. If you're really that madly driven about a woman, should be an alarm going off in your head saying, hey, that you're in a bad spot. If that's all you're focusing on is a woman's love, that means you need to actually focus on yourself and love yourself, because no one else is going to love you until you love yourself. You got to start at the base, the home, and then move out. You can't just be a rotting person and then latch onto somebody else and hope that brings you to life. It ain't gonna happen. You got to focus on yourself before anything else. Keep that in mind.
And also, it is true, like you said, I found my wife just minding my own business, working, and then conversations started, one thing after another. There was no, oh, I think I like her, I'm going to buy her presents. I was just working, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
just don't try.
Yeah, don't try.
As weird as that sounds. Once you reach a certain, there's steps, and we're not going to go through them, but there are steps. Once you get to a certain step of comfort, then you could buy like maybe a little gift, but you can't buy a present before you even go out on a date or have their phone number formerly. Yeah, until they give you their phone number. Like, you can't just be like, oh, she's hot, here's a present, now come to me. It just don't work that way.
It's not a game of Harvest Moon where if you give the girls flowers every day, she's going to want to marry you after the 30th day.
Exactly.
So, we come to the part of the show here where it is spelling bee time.
Uh-oh.
And we are going to, back and forth, give each other words, and we have to spell them. Now, Jimmy, you just can't have sugar at this moment, but
I'm trying to lose weight.
Yeah, I need to lose weight myself, but I'm going to dump this entire box of Bean Boozled Jelly Belly jelly beans in here. And the fun
thing... Give it
thing...
a smell.
It just smells like cardboard.
Oh.
So there we go. We got them all mixed up in here. The thing is about Bean Boozled is that there are regular, nice flavors.
Oh, okay.
And then there are actually bad flavors, but you can't tell the difference because they all come in the same color.
Yeah, they all look pleasant.
Yeah, so like these two are blue, right? So one could be either berry blue, which is, like a blueberry, and the other one could be toothpaste flavor. So that is the object of the Bean Boozled Jelly Belly. So the brown ones, we have liver and onions or cappuccino. Ooh. The red could be Old Bandage or pomegranate. The white could be dirty dishwater or birthday cake. The brownish, kind of whitish, could either be stink bug or toasted marshmallow. The peachy kind is either barf or peach. And then the blue, like we said, is either toothpaste or berry blue. And then we got this multicolored, looks like a paintball kind of thing, is Stinky Socks or Tutti Frutti, which I love Tutti Frutti flavored.
I thought you were going to say those Stinky Socks.
Well, that too. The yellow ones are Rotten Egg and buttered popcorn. And then the green is booger or juicy pear. And then the other kind of darker peach is dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
Let's do it.
Throughout this entire thing, I'm going to ask you a question. If you get it right, I get to take one. If you get it wrong, I don't have to. And if I get one wrong, I have to take one. But if I get it right, I don't have to. Got it?
I got it. So you're at a disadvantage, really. But
Pretty much. Yeah.
oh, well. I'll fight for you.
All right. So we're on spelling words for the 9th grader. So,
Okay.
all right. I'm just going to randomly scroll here and stop at a word. And, okay. Spell quibble.
Can I have that in a sentence, please?
I am going to quibble you.
Can I have the origin, please?
The origin comes from these nuts.
Can you repronounce the word, please?
Quibble.
Definition, please.
To quibble something.
Quibble.
Yep, you got it right.
So that means you gotta close your eyes, bud.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Keep your eyes closed.
All right,
All right, let's
everybody
go.
see?
Let's go.
Ah!
What do you think that tastes like? I'll tell you which one it was. Did you see it by chance? It was a brown one. It might be the liver and onion.
It tastes like crap.
Irrevocable.
Okay. IRREVOCABLE.
That is correct.
Yes!
I guess at this point I would eat a jelly bean, but I didn't know this challenge was coming, so sorry.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
a little pop quiz, hot shot.
Yeah, sorry.
Blasphemous.
Blasphemous.
Such as the Depeche Mode song, Blasphemous Rumors.
I don't know that. Are you gonna me if I miss, or?
I'm just gonna keep a straight face and
Okay,
listen.
blasphemous. B-L-A. Blasphemous. B-L-A-S-P-H-A-M-O-U-S?
I'm sorry, buddy. You said an A where an E is. BLASPHEMOUS. Close though.
Yeah,
Close.
I
I'll give you that.
was kind of on the table with the pH.
Yeah. pH scale, bud.
Yeah, huh?
All right.
All right, let's go.
I get away from it this time.
Equinox.
EQUINOX.
That's correct.
I used to be a really great speller back in school.
Okay.
But my memory has been so shot. Sometimes I rely on autocorrect. But,
Yeah.
You know, I feel like maybe my muscle memory is coming back.
There's those real simple yet weird words I have to literally Google. How do you spell? And you spell it completely wrong. And
Yeah.
But anyway, all right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I know I knew how to spell this when I was a dumb kid, but now it's all gone. Supersede.
SUPER. CEDE?
Nope.
Is there an S in there?
Yeah, instead of the C, it's an S.
Vulnerable. No, I'm just kidding. How would you spell that? This is just a expedition one.
VULNERABLE.
That's correct. Yeah. Okay. That's a backstory. Okay, anyway.
I used to say it wrong. I used to say vulnerable instead of vulnerable.
Malicious.
Oh, this is one of those where it's, okay. MALICIOUS.
Yeah, that's not correct. You missed one letter. MALICIOUS. You missed the I in the OUS.
Cious.
Malicious.
All right.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Do what you gotta do.
You see the color,
I see
everybody?
it. I see
All
it.
right.
This one's pretty.
Minty, refreshing. It's toothpaste.
It's toothpaste. Okay, I'm glad that one didn't hurt too bad.
I like toothpaste flavor. That's cool.
I looked at the box, and right when you said minty, I'm like, that's not berry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, toothpaste is cool. I mean, I don't know why that's in the bad flavor.
Yeah. Well, some people just really don't. I don't like Shamrock Shakes. It's like toothpaste.
Yeah, I don't like toothpaste flavored chocolate. Whatever. I mean, that's cool, but I do.
No.
So, okay.
All right. I'm just gonna dump. All right. Cocoon.
Cacoon.
I'm sorry. It's Cocoon. There's no A.
Cocoon. Cocoon.
Cocoon.
It's like cocoon.
Oh, playing footsies here,
yeah. I don't even know if I want to give you this word, so I might have to do it again. This is one of those words that you're like, I've never even heard of this word or can pronounce it. We're going to skip it, but I'm going to tell you the word anyway.
Yeah, what is it?
Idiosyncrasy.
Idiosyncrasy.
You want to go for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, idiosyncrasy.
IDIOC. Y. C. R. I. C. Y.
What? You want to try again?
No, I'm done.
All right.
I looked. Hang on. All right, everybody see? All right.
Yep, go ahead. Get it. Ooh. That could be bad.
Oh! Oh! Ah!
Oh, what do you think?
It's dead fish or something, isn't it?
It's either dead fish or barf.
No, it's not barf. It's dead fish.
It's dead fish then, yeah.
Oh!
Anyway, idiosyncrasy, even though I couldn't even pronounce it, is actually spelled exactly how you would sound it out.
Okay.
IDIOSINC, idiosync, crassy, CRASY.
It's like I ate cat food.
But that was a rough one.
Yeah, that was rough all around. Technique.
TE. Oh man. TE.
I don't want you looking at my face to get any hints.
CHNIQUE.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh no, I forgot about this part.
All right.
Hold on,
let
let me get a good look, a comparison look here. Oh, buddy, this could be real good or real bad.
Bombs up.
At this point, you need a drink in between to clear your palate. Toasted marshmallow.
Oh.
Fictitious.
FICTICOUS.
Spell it again.
No!
Hold on. Spell fictitious.
FICTICOUS.
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
All right.
And
What?
it's FICTI. You said C. It's tit. Fic us. IOUS.
I should have gotten that.
FICTITIOUS.
I should have gotten that with the way that
Here we
was
go.
spelled.
Here we go again.
All right, everybody see? You know what that is?
Hold on,
It's
let me-
red. It's either some pomegranate.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
It's either pomegranate or old bandage. What do we got?
Is it a red one?
Yeah. Didn't you just say it was red? Did you accidentally see it?
I didn't see it. Oh, wow. Oh!
Old bandage?
Old
I
bandage.
presume.
Okay, so old bandage tastes like a... Imagine the smell of gauze and tape. You know, the fresh... It's like a fresh smell. It doesn't smell old or taste old. It's just like it's like the scent or smell of gauze, and tape.
So how and where do they come up with these flavors? And I'm reading the ingredients, and pretty much all the good flavors literally say banana puree, pear juice, pomegranate juice, peach puree, and then after that it's and artificial flavors and yellow 5-6, blue 1-2, lake red 40.
Yeah.
I bet those are the bad flavors, right?
All the artificial. Well, it's not like they mixed actual Old Bandage.
Well,
in
no, I
there.
know. But I'm saying it's like they must have mixed some weird stuff to get these weird flavors.
Oh, yeah. They can make anything in a lab these days.
All right,
It's
one more
nuts.
for Jimmy, I think.
Subsequent.
S-U-B. Subsequent. Let me start over. S-U-B-S-E-Q-U-E-N-T.
Spell that again.
Bro, I don't even know what I said.
You got it right, though.
Last one, big dog.
All right.
Well, I mean, after this.
Yeah. All right.
All
See?
right,
Yeah.
I think you. See, what's it taste like?
Oh.
That might be the dead fish, boss, or barf. They look the same on the box, honestly. Oh no, that might have been the dead fish. Barf. It's one of those two. It was orange.
That's barf.
All right, man. Well, this is your chance to redeem yourself. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh. Relevancy.
RELEVANCY.
That's correct. Woo!
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, yeah, moving on.
One more for the road.
Just for fun.
Up.
Toasted marshmallow.
Oh, God, no. Oh, that's bad.
That's stink bug.
Oh, God. That was the worst one.
Tear it up, bud.
Ugh.
Tear it up. Come on, man. You've eaten worse.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're good. You had a one chip challenge, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
What's that? That'll be gone in 10 seconds.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You got any coffee left?
Yeah, I do. Thank
there you
God.
go. Yeah. Other flavors. It seemed like you got the
I got the...
you got the worst of it.
I didn't get any
I don't-
good...
yeah.
Yeah.
Except toothpaste you found pleasant. Okay.
So, Billboard's Top 100. We're going all the way to 10 and going to 1. So, with 10, Jimmy is You Proof by Morgan Wallen. Have you heard this song
Never
before?
heard of it. Next.
Give me something you proof. It sucks. Anyways, that's another Morgan Wallen song comes in at number 9 with Thought You Should Know. He's a country singer, and I
Here's
guess
a thought you should know. Never
Yeah.
heard of the singer or the song.
it doesn't sound like anything I would want to listen to in my car driving down the highway. That'd be something I would listen to. Never. Okay. Number 8, we have Rima and Selena Gomez with Calm Down. Have you heard this song?
No.
I haven't either. And usually I'm up to date with my Selena Gomez songs.
Yeah.
But I don't know that one. Number 7, we have Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift, which is a good song. I like that
I
song.
haven't heard that either. I haven't heard any of the news.
It's me. I'm the problem, it's me. You never heard that song?
No.
Wow, okay. Anyways, number 6, we have Boy's a Liar Part 2 by Pink Panthers and Ice Spice.
Next.
I feel like I'm old because
Yeah.
I don't know any of these
This
people.
is like now 79 music. or whatever they're up to.
Yeah, take it from now 1 to about now 30.
Yeah, now one was cool to me.
Yeah, they had
Hang
Bop.
around downtown
Yeah.
by myself.
They had Marcy Playground. Yeah, that was cool.
Lenny Kravitz was on the track.
I want to get
Yeah.
away.
You know what? I think Backstreet Boys, As Long As You Love Me, was
Yeah.
even a banger back then.
Yeah. Well, I remember the commercial like it was yesterday, playing all the time on TV.
Yeah, no.
No, all the hits.
Yeah, anyway.
Number 5, we have Metro Boomin, The Weeknd, and 21 Savage with Creepin'.
You know, I've heard that song.
I have
It flows pretty well, actually.
Okay.
It's different.
All right. Well, number 4, we have The Weeknd and Ariana Grande with Die For You. Have you heard this song?
Do you know how it goes?
No, I have no idea. I never heard it.
I kind of like The Weeknd, and I do like Ariana Grande, so it might be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mess with The Weeknd. I'm cool with him.
He's got a nice voice.
Yeah. I
Michael
dig him.
Jackson-y.
Yeah. Like it's like an authentic kind of musician,
Yeah.
singer. Number 3, we have SZA, Scissor, yeah, with Kill Bill. Never heard, yeah. And then number 2, we have once again Morgan Wallen with his Carhartt jacket.
Who is this guy? You
and
got a
his
picture?
unbuttoned shirt down halfway right there, yeah.
No, I never heard of that guy.
Last Night at number 2 by Morgan Wallen. I don't care. And we get to the number 1 song of the week, which is Flowers by Miley Cyrus. I'm Miley Cyrus. I'm Miley Cyrus.
23. Wait, what's that?
I can buy myself flowers.
Yeah, so could I.
Yeah, you're not that special.
Yeah, I can go out in the neighbor's yard and pick some daisies.
I go buy myself a triple cheeseburger from McDonald's.
Yeah, I could buy anything I want to buy. What's that one album she did? That where she was like a rapper.
23. I don't know.
In the club.
Oh, God. That was like 20 years ago now? 10 years ago? Bangers?
At least. Is that what it was? Bangers?
With the Z at the end?
I couldn't think of too many bangers on that song, on that album.
You know, I got that CD in a bargain bin for 99 cents.
Did you? You heard it out, though?
I heard it out and it sucked.
Not even a single redeeming song?
No. I was waiting for the 23 song or whatever that was, but that song wasn't on the album. I think it was like a single. No, yeah.
Really?
It was very Mike Will made it. Or Mustard on the Beat, yo. Mustard on the Beat. That was like on every song back in the day. DJ Mustard on the Beat.
Yeah. Mustard on the Beat.
Mustard on the Beat. Mustard on the Beat. All right, we are now moving into the 2023 albums that are coming out in April. So are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't listen to too much music these days or anything
No.
that's really coming out.
Nothing notable.
The latest thing that I did download, which was the other day, was the new Owl City album. Sucked. I loved Owl City. I really did. But this new album...
15 years ago.
No, I still like his stuff. I mean, it's one guy, the whole thing. He's good.
I respect the work.
I respect the work, but all of his songs now are just like, there's no bangers.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm waiting for that one song to hook me in right away, and it's just like, he's trying to now get away from the abstract lyrics and try to be more autobiographical, and they're just like,
It doesn't seem like much happened.
Well,
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't know. But anyways, we are now looking at the album releases for April 2023. And is there anything on here that seems to be of worth to you?
Let's see.
I see Ellie Goulding coming out April 7th with a new album called Higher Than Heaven.
It doesn't do anything for me.
Ellie Goulding?
Yeah. I know that one song. Ray Shremmerd.
They
They got a lot of cool songs.
Okay.
They're a little rap group. I always thought they were like 12. But this was like 10 years ago.
The LA Guns. That's a band that started like Guns N' Roses and stuff. They're still Black Diamonds by the LA Guns coming out April 14th.
Metallica.
Then Metallica, that's a big one. They come out with an album like every 8 years or so with 72 Seasons. That's also April 14th.
The 69 Eyes just coming out with a new album.
It's a cool band name, but I think I listened to them before and I was just like, click off. Jethro Tull. April 21st with Rock Float. Smashing Pumpkins, Atrum Act 3, April 21st.
Smashing Pumpkins. Isn't that with, what's his name?
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
The owner of NWA Wrestling.
He's a cool dude. I like him even outside of Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, God. Moby, Resound NYC.
I thought he was
coming
too
out
old.
May. 12th. Yeah, he is too old. It's over. Nobody listens to techno. Just give me the signal and I'll be there with a whole list full of new insults.
The Used is coming out with a new album.
The Used. The Used.
Matchbox 20 is coming out with a new album.
Yeah, Matchbox. I like Matchbox 20.
What's one of their big songs? How's it go?
Can you help me? I'm bent. I'm so scared that I'll never be put back together. You know that song?
No, give me another one.
She said I don't want to. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. Hang on. You know Lou Bega and Mambo Number 5 was on that too?
Now One?
Yeah, I think so.
Look up Now One real quick. I just want to know.
All right, so it was released October 27th, 1998. The track listing is Together Again by Janet Jackson, As Long As You Love Me by Backstreet Boys, The Way by Fastball, Flagpole Sitta by Harvey Danger, Say You'll Be There by Spice Girls, All My Life by KC and JoJo, Never Ever by All Saints, If You Could Only See by Tonic, Bop, Hanson, Zoot Suit Riot by Cherry Poppin' Daddies, Shorty, You Be Playing With My Mind by Imagine, Anytime by Brian McKnight, Barbie Girl by Aqua, Karma Police by Radiohead, I Will Buy You a New Life by Everclear, Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz, and Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground.
Okay, so Lou Vega or Matchbox 20 were not on Now One.
The fake memory there.
Those first like 5 to 7 nows blend together.
Yeah. The Rockefeller Skank by Fatboy Slim. That was a banger.
Now 4 was a good one too, man.
Savage Garden, Eiffel 65. Oh, yeah.
Macy Gray, I Try. Ooh, that was a good one.
I try to say goodbye and I choke.
I try to walk away,
but I just don't go. Underneath.
Wasn't she in Spider-Man?
I think so, yeah. She was.
Oh, buddy. Look at track number 16.
With the Arms Wide Open by Creed. That's a banger.
How's that go again?
Well, I just heard
The news
today with arms wide open, all in the solar.
This is a whole podcast
this
right
place. I'll show you everything. Now 8. Sum 41 with Fat Lip.
Every like early 2000s like
high school
movie
yeah
kicked off with that.
That or Lit. Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to call you that. I bought that album. The rest of the album sucks.
Now 10. This is the 10th anniversary. And it is so far from what I see. Nothing. They put on like some random like filler songs, it looks like.
Yeah, there wasn't much going on there.
Even like Baha Men. What do you think about when you think of Baha Men?
Who Let the Dogs Out?
So what the hell is Move It Like This?
I think Now was almost like a vehicle to start like pushing out songs that they could easily buy the rights to and put on the album.
That must be it. Yeah, they're taking the cheap route. All right, so Now fell off I think after about 5.
Yeah.
In my opinion. After that, I know here in the future there's some Eminem stuff and all that, but still it's like edited Eminem, so it's like
Yeah, it's like buying a CD from Walmart. It's like it's trash.
You had to go to Kmart for the good stuff.
Yeah,
my grandma actually bought me the Limp Bizkit album, my favorite too. Chocolate Starfish. Yeah, hot dog flavor. She bought that one from Kmart specifically because she didn't want me to have the version.
Your grandma ruled, bro.
She did.
Yeah. Now we're moving on from music to movies. And movies in April of 2023 is looking like top 10. We are starting with 10. We've got Big George Foreman, which I guess is an autobiographical take on George Foreman's life.
Okay.
And I hope they talk about the grill in here.
Yeah. That's what it's all about for a non-boxing fan.
Number 9 is Peter Pan and Wendy, which I haven't seen any Peter Pan movies. I vaguely remember seeing Hook
I was just about to ask you that. Yeah.
back in the day, and I don't remember anything from that besides maybe a few scenes.
That's probably the one I remember the most. I saw the original animated Disney one, and then
Yeah.
then Hook, and I think that was about it.
Yeah, there's been some later, but yeah.
Hook was a creative take on it.
Yeah, you know.
It was cool for what it was. Watch it now, it's kind of...
So Peter Pan and Wendy, that's coming out on Disney Plus on April 28th. Then next we've got Ghosted, which has Chris Evans in it, and something about Chris Evans gets ghosted because he was trying to be too much of a nice guy, and the girl just said nah.
Yeah, he bought her a present.
Yeah, so that'll be coming out.
It looks like it worked out for him by the...
Yeah, by the thing. Yeah, it should be okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's written by the people that made Deadpool. Yeah.
Ooh.
So we got number 7, Evil Dead Rise, which comes out April 21st, which I guess is a horror thing about Evil Dead. I don't know if it's a sequel or what. I'm not much of a horror movie aficionado.
Yeah, it's got to be a certain kind.
Yeah.
I like the more realistic horror movies.
Number 6, we have Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, which is an action drama featuring Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, okay.
I'm tired of war movies, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, is that Nick Cage?
I think that is. Number 5, we have Renfield. It looks like a vampire.
Dracula.
Yeah, it looks like something I would not care to watch ever.
Yeah, he fell off too, man, unfortunately.
Yeah, I love Nick Cage, but he needs to stop playing in these dumb movies. Number 4, we have Seven Kings Must Die. It looks like maybe a Viking movie or something. Netflix release, and who cares? Number 4, we have Paint. Owen Wilson plays a talented painter named Carl Nargle, who has a soothing whisper of a voice.
Don't you have a soothing whisper voice?
Yes, I do. Hi, welcome. Welcome everybody to this Cool Guys Hangout Cheat Day Review ASMR.
ASMR.
Beard ASMR. All right. Number 2, we have Air, starring Ben Affleck. And Ben Affleck and Matt Damon team up, and they recreate a true story event where Affleck plays Phil Knight and Damon plays Sonny, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. This is coming to Amazon on April 5th in theaters.
It sounds interesting, but it just from reading the description, it almost sounds like one of those like really slow, but you really have to follow type movies.
It looks like one of those movies where just like big name actors had a chance to do something for themselves, and it's just like, hey, let's all hang out and shoot this movie in the meantime.
But who knows? It could be the best movie ever.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah. Speaking of.
There's actually going to be one great movie coming out in April 2023, and it's the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I can already tell you they're making sequels after sequels to this bad boy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole universe. Probably.
Yeah. Chris Pratt is voicing Mario, and I was kind of hesitant because Bowser is being voiced by Jack Black, of all people.
I'm okay with that because he's very animated, like no pun intended, but he's very different range. You know, he can...
Yeah.
So that's fine. And Chris Pratt, it never bothered me that it was Chris Pratt or anyone, and it didn't bother me that they didn't use the guy who actually voices Mario. What's his name? Do you remember?
Chris Martinet.
Yeah.
Charles Martinet.
That doesn't bother me either because, look, a lot of people I heard got upset when Mario didn't have the Mario accent throughout the entire movie. That would get really... Like, watching the movie, him having the actual Mario voice, in my opinion, it would get kind of annoying, honestly. It'd be like watching the video game, which I know that's what a lot of people want.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with it. You'll get over it in like the first 5 minutes, I guarantee it.
Well, here's the deal with most people. They're comfortable with relatability. And if anything is off from things that they've been conditioned to think of and know that, okay, that is Mario, Coca-Cola is red, Pepsi is blue,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it throws them off completely. But you get an open enough mind to like say, hey, let's just give it a shot for what it is. They'll enjoy it. Like the same thing with me with Chris Pratt. Like I was just
We all thought it for a minute.
Yeah, we're just like, well, Nintendo is really taking care because after the first Super Mario Brothers movie, that was a complete show.
Hey, that's one man's opinion.
I didn't like it even as a kid.
No, it was weird. It was. I'm just playing. It was weird. It didn't had nothing to do with Mario to me. It just seemed like a weird, typical '90s sci-fi type movie.
Well, yeah, and that's so. After that, Nintendo kind of stayed away from making movies.
Yeah.
But this time, they're like, if we're gonna make a Super Mario movie, we're gonna be watching every step of the way to make sure we don't, do previous past mistakes.
Yeah.
So I have good hope for this. I actually watched the most recent trailer, the last one before the movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet, but I do plan on looking it up. It's always popping up on my so I do plan on it.
The first trailer made me go, but after seeing this final one, I'm like, oh yeah, all in. I'm good,
and
I'm cool with it.
You can't judge a movie either by what other people say, or like if you follow like a main movie Twitter, Facebook page, and like, oh, that movie's gonna suck. Don't go around and telling all your friends, yeah, that movie's gonna suck because this that I read on another website that I'm not coming up with my own opinion about. Like, that just makes you look stupid, bro. For instance, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but like Aladdin, the remake, whatever.
Which I loved.
I did too. No. But just before it even came out, Will Smith, the genie, that was a big thing. Oh, they should have did this. Oh, he's CGI. This movie's stupid. And then I finally saw it, and other things too. But I finally saw it, and I'm like, that was actually kind of good.
Yeah.
And then I asked someone, I'm like, I told him, like, yeah, I saw Aladdin. Like, oh, that sucks. Sucks for you. You'll never get that time back. I'm like, oh, what'd you think about it? Oh, I haven't seen it. I just read this. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I get a lot of comments on my own videos where someone, just trying to be smart, and they'd be like, well, that was a waste of 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're taking more time commenting that and wasting more of your time instead of just clicking off the video and going about. So you must just love wasting your time. At least I brought something to the table. What did you bring to me? A half-written comment with no punctuation and bad spelling. I just keep scrolling.
They're looking for like a sea of people to flood in and like that.
Right.
That witty, overused comment. There's nothing original anymore.
Well, yeah, there's people that will like say something in the comments as if I'm not gonna see it, and they're hoping everybody else sees it. And they're like, "Right, guys, look at this guy here.
Am I right?
Cringe.
This guy sucks."
Right. We put out the video, we go about our lives, and that's it.
I don't even rewatch anything.
Yeah. Nothing. Any video I put out, I never even because I've watched it so many times when editing and everything else. It's I've seen it a million times.
This is equivalent to a conversation we'd have on the phone. The only difference is we're recording it.
Yeah, that's about it. Is there anything else you want to end anything on? You got your YouTube channel. You got set up if people want to.
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. I'm not very active on it, but I got some a few good things on there. It's short and sweet.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm DJ Glowing Ice, and you could find me at Hot Guys Club, and also on this YouTube channel, Industrial Industries World Radio. It's my fun little thing. I have I like to have a fun time here. Yeah.
And I just come over once in a while after my family falls asleep and have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So, because my TV in the upstairs that I usually touch on video games doesn't work anymore, so that used to be my late night guilty pleasure, and I can't turn on the TV downstairs anymore because I don't want to wake up the kids, so I'd literally be sitting there in my recliner like this in the dark, like a loser, playing on my phone. So I just thought I'd come over and shoot a video with DJ.
Yeah, so, we've just been hanging out forever. And if people... If people are interested in how we wound up being cool guys and hanging out, maybe we'll do that for the second episode. We'll talk about our origin stories, how we met or something.
Yeah, there's a few origin stories.
There's a few. There are quite a few.
You can put out some... I'm sure you got some audio from lifetimes ago too. We can add as a special.
Yeah, I can put that in there.
Be a special extra video or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know.
Well, I guess that is about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this kicked off your week just right on this fabulous Sunday. And thank you for watching. I just said that. Jimmy thanks you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. And we are the Cool Guys Hangout Podcast. And how do you want to end this? What should we do?
I had something to say.
Go ahead.
And remember, it's okay to cheat.
All the time. It's okay to be cool and guys and hang out. Every once in a while.
Every once in a while. Unless you won $100,000, then you could be a...
Yeah. A patch.
You can still be a guy, but without a wiener.
Yeah, without
wiener.
A wiener.
A wiener. A wiener.
We're talking about Oscar Mayer wieners, obviously. Yeah, so all beef only, please. Yeah, so what do you want to do now?
One more thing. I don't know what I want to say, but I know there's something else I want to talk
Hang
about.
on 1 second. Hang on. While I got you though, I got your attention. Hang on.
Now, what are you doing tomorrow, huh?
I don't want to be alone. Please.
All right, that's it. All right.
All right. Peace, y'all. Out. We outie. All right, just leave all this crap
Thumbnail time, babe.
Get your head in the shot all the way down.
I got that vein coming out, boss. No, hold on. Or we could just do this. Let's sit back down. We gotta get a good thumbnail.
All right. The lens is in the far.
I see.
left
I'm
there.
over there now. Don't the wolf pack, huh? Scissor?
Yeah, there we go.